deer. It's a qigong exercise to increase sexual energy. There's a deer for female and for male, but I'm just going to be showing you the female one today. This exercise not only increases sexual energy and sexual enjoyment, but it also improves overall vitality and mental alertness. This also tonifies the female endocrine system, very powerful, as well as reduces or eliminates any female ailments like bladder infections, ovarian cysts, fibroids, and other imbalances such as those. In addition, this exercise will absolutely increase fertility, which is great news for some, not so good for others. So if you don't want to have a baby, make sure you take the necessary precautions if you start to do this exercise. So there's two parts of this exercise. One is a circular breast massage, and the second is called holding firm, which is a pelvic contraction. We start in a seated posture, Indian style, and we put our left heel making contact with our body. If you're not quite flexible enough to make that contact, you can use a ball to shorten the distance, whether it's a tennis ball or a bigger rubber ball or whatever you need. So we put our hands on our breast, and what we want to do is we want to skim the surface. We're not like holding. Take note that this exercise is usually done completely in the nude with no jewelry. So this exercise right here of the circular motions of the breast, this increases the nerve connection between the endocrine glands in the breast and the glands in the brain, the pineal pituitary, which helps to secrete the hormones oxytocin and DHEA and others. This also increases neurodevelopment and blood and lymphatic circulation, which happens to increase fullness and buoyancy of the breast, while also strengthening the suspensory ligaments and muscles. So I've also read that this can actually help improve breast size if you want your breasts to grow, and it can also help decrease breast size if you do it the opposite way, if you want to be a little bit decreased. So the second part of this exercise, called holding firm, we start by putting our thumbs inside of our hands and squeezing our thumbs. This stimulates a bunch of acupressure points in the hands that are connected to the entire body, and then we just let that relax. The second thing we do is we bring our awareness to the muscle in our body that we would use to, like for a Kegel, that we would use to shut off our urine stream, the pelvic floor muscle. And all we want to do is we want to contract just that muscle and hold it. We want to make sure that we keep the anus and the butt muscles relaxed, as well as the stomach muscles relaxed. So we just want to hold and squeeze that muscle for as long as we possibly can, and then relax. We only need to do this once. This pelvic exercise tones and strengthens the vaginal muscles and ligaments, which support the ovaries and the fallopian tubes. This also increases fertility, and it increases pelvic blood flow, oxygen, and lymphatic circulation to that area, which if you have any other imbalances, issues, ailments in that area, this exercise will really help to clear all of that up. So this deer exercise has been a blessing to me. I hope you enjoy it. An ounce of practice is worth a ton of theory, so you got to get in there and practice it to see the improvement. We'll see you back.